Hello students, we have gone through with the creation of the first project in the last video. Now we are proceeding with the first project. That after creating the project, you can see here the project is created, in which the first project.pro file is there. Then we will get the header folder, in which we are having first program.h header file, as well as in the source folder we are having first program.cpp and main.cpp file. Here the main.cpp file is applicable for the execution of the program, which is the main file for the execution. And in the forms we can here see this, the first program.ui. This first program.ui is the form which we can able to identify. We have already seen it is just looks like the Visual Studio form. So here we can use the drag and drop method. So if I would like to use the push button, so I have to just select here the push button and just have to drag and drop. So here the push button will be available on the form. So after clicking here on the push button, we can apply any command and we have to code in our main file. So we are going back to our program. So we have to click here on the left hand side, that is the edit. So after clicking on the edit, we are just back to our project file. So here first of all we would like to see about the header file. So I'm just getting the first program.header file. Here is the header file is there. Here we can say that here it is a header files are defined here, that is for the respective of the first program.h. Hash include q main window, because we have just linked with our main program, so we have to include it. Here we are using the namespace UI, because UI form is directly linked with all the files. So namespace UI, in which class is first program, because we have given the name of the class is first program. Here Qt and namespace, it is a completion of here. Here the first program class is having the public inheriting the Q main window. Here we are creating a Q object. Here in the public we are just creating the first program Q widget as strict parent equals to null pointer, and we are just creating here the destructor. So after completing all the tasks, the destructor will be called. Here in the private mode we are using the UI scope resolution of first program asterisk of UI, because it is just referring, or we can say the pointing out our UI form. Here it is completing of the header file. Now there are the source file. There in the source file there are the two programs, that is first program.cpp and the main.cpp. In the main.cpp, as I have said, it is the main part for the execution of any program. So here first program header file is included. In this, each and every file is linked up with the another file. So the first program.header file is included in the main.cpp, so we can call the header file. And we have included the Q application, because we are creating the Q widget applications. So that header file or the all functions has been included in that. Here in the int main, we can see here easily int main, int argument and character asterisk argument, that is called as the variable argument, is there with the array. Here the Q application is used. Here the with the Q application an object is created with the two arguments. The first program is used, which is the class name with along with an object. Here the class has been called with respect to the object. So we are going to use the object reference to call the function, that is the show. Show is used for representing the output screen. So this program, this class object is going to call the show function, which is representing the output screen. And after all, we are executing the Q application program. So we have to just execute the object of the Q application, that is a.execution. Execution is the inbuilt function of the Q application, which will help for execution of the program. And in the first program.cpp, here is the main file which we are going to code for the for the plotting of the pixel, line drawing, circle drawing, or any other polygon object. So here we can see that here it is showing a few errors, but it is not as per the requirement. So it is will be removable, because if we are going to run this program or build this program, so how we are going to build this program? We have to just click on the build. It is going to build this program. So it will take some moment for building this program. It will be built, and